Mate, he's giving me Starscream vibes. Yes, Lord Megatron. Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Kai Zammit. I'm a director, cinematographer and writer based in the south of the UK. And today, in this video, we're going to be checking out the feature film titled Halo Legends. From what I've gathered in the synopsis, it looks like it tells 7 different stories in 7 different animated styles, which is going to be really interesting considering they're applying all that style, that anime style, to the Halo universe. And yeah, I'm really intrigued by that. The question I have is, will the animation style, that Eastern style of anime, apply to a Western product? The gravity, the severity of the Covenant War, will it not effectively damage it? Will it lessen the weight of the war itself because it is told in an animation style? The only way I'm going to find out is if I watch it. So with all that said and done, let's go, shall we? Play the tape. It's already got that. Oh.
When I was born 7 years ago, I already possessed the entire sum of recorded human knowledge.
Video scan lines.
But now, after 7 human years, I have finally come to understand your...
Oh, it's the rampancy, isn't it?
The oldest, most enduring of human practices.
Wow. And there it is.
100,000 years ago,
Origins
a great
1.
civilization existed in this universe.
This is so strange seeing this in anime, in an Eastern style.
A threat to their primacy from outside.
It's almost got a bit of a fan-made feel to it.
The flood.
Oh
An
shit!
unstoppable force. An unquenchable thirst.
We're gonna see them in like an anime style.
At first, their technology, their courage seemed like it might prevail.
Making me smile from ear to ear. This. The music, familiar names.
It fed on intelligent life, and in doing so, became ever more intelligent itself. The flood was unique.
Wow, this is a really cool little backstory. At this point, do we know what the Prometheans... I'm positive they're called Prometheans. Do we know what they look... The Forerunners. What the fuck am I talking about, Prometheans? It's got that, that score. It's very... like late 90s anime style. At this point, had we seen what the Forerunners looked like in the games when this was released? It adds, like, weight to it, doesn't it? It really makes it a bit more scary. Wow. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this little backstory. Yeah, I just can't believe how surreal this is. It's anime, but Halo.
They built a secret weapon of terrifying power.
The rings. Pretty cool. We're seeing we're actually seeing how the rings and everything was done.
This was the last resort. Halo.
And I'm totally cool with it not being the original Cortana's voice.
And finally, it was over in an instant.
It's cool. We actually get to see what it looks like when they've gone off. I don't remember seeing that in a game.
Once the galaxy was cleansed of flood,
Ah,
the threat sterilized.
that wasn't the Ark then.
They repopulated worlds, rebuilt,
Oh, that's nice.
and reseeded life.
Oh, little grunts. They look well weird without their armor.
By sacrificing themselves eternally, it seemed that life had finally found its peace.
It's amazing. The story's that good. I've completely forgot that I'm watching anime. I'm just drawn into the story. That's how good it is.
It is a great irony that the nature of war always reveals the true nature of those who fight.
I love the colour palette. Really strong.
You accidentally stumbled upon the seeds of your salvation.
I can't believe, like, all this information. I was not expecting this. Piano is so haunting at the same time, just so powerful.
Worlds where you could escape your addiction to destruction.
Imagine, like, if we ever get to that point. And it's really difficult to even talk about the filmmaking side of things because the beautiful thing is it's always moving. So I love about this anime. It's always moving. Very cinematic in that way.
History began its terrible repetition, and once again,
I recognise those. Oh, look at that 3D tank.
But there has always been one truly unifying force in human history. The emergence of a common enemy.
Oh, the 3D animation looks a bit rough, doesn't it? It's still beautiful, as in it's coloured correctly within the frame. It's a bit rough. Oh, then again, that looks really good. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of a contrast between the 2D planes and the 3D.
When this new foe emerged and declared war against humanity, you finally united under a single banner.
Mate, we're getting all the fucking music, haven't we? Bum, 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 bum. Wow. That sounds like a normal machine gun. Shouldn't it be plasma? Shouldn't it be like pew, pew, pew? Wow, look at that. Now this is what I thought we were going to be getting.
As if awakened by the arrival of the Covenant, a darker, far more ancient threat emerged.
Oh, fuck it, I forgot about them. It's a very good story, isn't it? When you think about Halo itself. Wow, it's really interesting seeing it like all like this, because obviously we only see it through certain levels of the game. The sound effects of the assault rifle. Well, the other stories must be really short then. If this one seems to be taken up, like it's almost like a two-parter, this one, isn't it?
Some things are meant to be hidden from view. Some mysteries defy understanding. And sometimes even the things we think we know.
It's got I really like this animation style. Reminds me of the 90s, yeah? That was such good animation.
Secrets can tempt your primal instinct and lead you again into war. The Halos were one such secret.
What's she talking about? She confused me a little bit because I thought they were talking about the flood, and they've done the flood. Are they talking about the ancient threat of the Forerunners?
I wonder if warriors will ever disappear from this world.
Yes, it's nice, their story, wasn't it? Like that love story.
And there will always be war.
Actually, I thought that was a rampancy kicking in then. That was interesting. I feel like we've had like a the history of Halo in that. The Jewel. Okay, so this has got like a proper little story going on. Oh, look, and he had the fucking, what was that, kanji? What an interesting art style. So it all looks like it's done with watercolour, and these flashbacks, they're at a choppy frame rate. So the animation is not your normal 24 frames per second. It looks like it's all like watercolours.
Coming was foolish.
But they're still giving you the close-ups and everything to make it really dramatic.
Is faith too much to ask in exchange?
This is not our Arbiter, is it? Is this a different one?
The journey will take us farther than this simple covenant. It will deliver us to godhood.
I really like the fusion of Japanese culture. Look at that move. The way the camera was about him and it was shaking. Really. Playing on those old samurai movies. I just can't get over this style. The art direction. It's like it's always moving. It's like it's warping. Like as if it was under a puddle. Making my eyes go a bit funny, actually.
You uncertain?
This is so weird.
I'll never leave you. I'm your wife. And you are the general. My place is at your side.
It's funny how feminine they make her. By having those character designs on. Oh, that's classic female animation, isn't it?
Walk with me a moment, Arbiter.
It's interesting looking at the colour palettes as well.
We live not for honor, but for power. Listen to yourself. This talk is not just heresy.
They're trying to make him really humanized, aren't they?
It's not too late.
Oh, he looks like he looks bad arsehole, doesn't he, that one? Oh, is this he's gonna fucking end with them two just having it out, is it? I don't see this ending well for him. That flashy shit. They're just showing their little twinkles in the light. Their armor moving. Yo, the way they do that, the fight scenes on that looks so cool.
So honor is his strength. Then we shall turn his precious honor against him, draw him out.
Proper anime.
We'll show everyone how high is the price of dissent.
Oh yeah, he's used it up, has he? That is so cool. This is why the Arbiter is seen as a sign of shame. I never knew that. And yet I'm learning it through a bloody short anime style story. Mate, he's a fucking animal, this one. Look how cool that looks. Using the dark, the shadow. Do you know what I was going to say? Is that a wraith? Oh, mate, you've got honors on him and all. Oh, he's fucked. Oh no, they proper slapped her about, have they? Wow. It's got a proper samurai feel about this one, hasn't it? Not even the sound effects are very samurai. Yeah. Classic, you know, screaming shot of animation with the background just being blurred behind going in a certain direction.
He's a demon!
He's a demon. Oh, he did it. Whack. Oh, he actually... Well, I knew they were going to kill her. The rage that he had, there's no way. Just to confirm. You have to remember, guys, music is a character. A lot of people just think it's just there to help tell you something. It is, but music is a character that speaks directly to you, us, the viewer. And you think, why do we care that she's just an alien? We shouldn't really care. We shouldn't have any human connection with them. But they've made them very humanoid, yeah? They're very humanized. The way the culture is, the way that their love interest is, the close-up of the eyes. By making characters humanized, this is why we relate to them. He's got a really cool art style though, hasn't he? As in the character design, very like all the samurai armor. Oh yeah, look, this is proper samurai, that is. Even the flash frame are black and white. Oh shit! He's gonna fucking fall though as well, isn't he? They should have shaken the camera then. It would have made it a bit more epic. Oh, that's nice. Very Gladiator, innit?
In 30 years, mankind establishes the inner colonies in the heart of the Milky Way.
Is that a Halo ring? It is a Halo ring, isn't it? Yeah.
Depends on a special unit of genetically augmented soldiers.
Oh, we're going to see it?
Were known as the Spartan Twos.
Yeah. I thought there's no way they've covered... Oh, fuck. They've covered the how the Arbiter...
Mac, watch out!
Oh. I definitely prefer this style of animation.
Oh, damn it. It just ain't my day.
We're going to see that. Is this going to be the first time they've ever seen Spartan 2s?
What the hell?
Is it? Am I right? Oh, mate, look at that. Well, we know they're really good aiming. I kind of wish there was a shot where he just ran in there, or she ran in there and just went ape shit on them. The fuck? Almost look robotic.
How's Gamma 4?
Gamma 4 is gone.
And that means this planet.
The fucking eyes. That's stone cold.
We are completely surrounded.
Copy that, Marine. We're dispatching a rescue ship to your location, but I'm afraid we can't exactly give you curbside service.
Dirty little fucking keyring.
We're not gonna be your toys anymore!
She's right. We're sick of your training.
We're leaving, and you can't stop us!
Is that Halsey? Oh, mate, all this fucking cool history.
The search for the other 4 is a priority red directive. Repeat, the search for the other 4 is a priority red directive.
It's really interesting seeing it from their perspective because we only know the Spartans as these heroes, but before they were heroes, they were like children slaves, weren't they? And being trained just to be like these machines. So she sneaked back home then, is she? Oh, I can see what's going to happen here. Because they replaced them with clones, didn't they? So is she going to get there and her clone's going to be... No, they died, didn't they? They died after a few years. These holes in it. They made her look quite hot there, haven't they? She looks like a proper fucking waifu.
All the more reason for us to move out as soon as we see the extraction craft.
That sounds like a good idea to me. I'm gonna go find us a hog.
And it's interesting because normally when you go back in time, as in flashbacks and things like that, you normally get a sepia colour. But in this way, they've swapped it because of the poisonous, sickly world of the future. They use browns and golds and things like that, and sepia here. So when you go back in time, the flashbacks, it's all full of colour and gives it more of that lovely, oh, what a lovely memory. But then again, it's animation. Animation, they make their dreams look more colourful. Well, that was interesting. She walked and the fucking warthog went. That was good.
You okay down there?
They're here.
So is Daisy like an actual proper Spartan? Like if you typed in Spartan Daisy... That music tells me something's not right. Did she... Oh. I bet she's gone. She didn't see her.
Sarge, are you alright?
So yeah, if I typed in Daisy 23, will she come up in Spartan Law? Or was she made just for this? That's not the same bridge, is it? Just similarities. There's no way they're going to let her live. Oh, she'll die soon, won't she? They all died of a young age.
Here, I want you to have this.
Again, with that powerful, that familiar light motif.
I want you to take it.
That's a clever bit of writing, though. You expect her to get shot in the head, even though I knew full well she was never going to do it. And then the fucking gunshot happened in the future. Do you know, I was worried about the weight of them delivering the weight and the severity, the realism of Halo's lore and the franchise, but do you know what? No, it's doing a stellar job. That design looks bizarre. That's not meant to be like the style of Chief that we're normally used to. He looks a bit strange, almost like a bit elongated downwards.
Sending new rendezvous coordinates. Prepare to disengage.
Wow, that was really interesting, that one. She seemed quite weak mentally, I think. Oh, obviously, understandably. The fuck? The way he landed.
He's been trained with the best of them. There's no need for concern. If you say so, Master Chief.
I was going to say, is that meant to be the Chief?
But still, I am a little worried.
Yeah.
Is this a comical one? Mate, the way he's running.
Wait for me! me! Come back! Don't leave me behind!
The way his legs are, this is comedy.
On Krumki, the fourth planet of the Unicorn system.
Excellent. This is the perfect opportunity to show those Spartans.
It's got that almost like a Dragon Ball Z type silliness to it, hasn't it? Like you can have like characters that look just like the cavemen.
Thought I told you to stop following me.
Robot, look!
I told you I'm not a robot.
But I bet the fight scenes are fucking banging, do you know what I mean? What's that? Is that him? That Pluto thing, whatever it's called. Oh, mate, he fucking transformed out of it. Oh my god. I recognise that. I literally covered Starry Night today. Fucking just lifted him. Wow, that thing is amazing. But it's interesting, like the last one, even though she looked quite cool and she was strong and everything, we know she's strong.
Any of you know what that thing is out there? It looks like he almost blew up the whole mountain range.
But this one, they just look ridiculously powerful, a bit like One Punch Man.
I'm Spartan 1337.
He hasn't got a name, has he? He's just Spartan 1337. Dude, when I was talking about Dragon Ball Z earlier, I was taking a piss. But it actually is, isn't it?
This isn't good. He won't bite.
Mate, this is a proper palate cleanser, this one, isn't it? I am so confused with this one. Oh, when they said Mama, is she AI?
I'm hungry. I thought so. Now go wash your hands.
Okay.
And clean behind your ears.
Oh, we're going to see what she looks like. Oh, they're going to keep it a mystery. That was like a proper palate cleanser, wasn't it, that one? So you had the little bit of a semi-seriousness one, and then you got the comedy one. I think you had to have one. It was anime. People want to see what that would look like for this. So does that mean this one's going to be serious?
I need you to be strong. Strong enough to do what you've never done in your life.
Wow, we're starting straight on the fucking deathbed. Fuck, I wasn't expecting a time jump so soon. Wow. Oh shit, that was well cool the way that was animated. That made that Banshee look badass. Always feels a little bit more delicate, doesn't it, when it's just the UNSC Marines.
We're gonna be as good as dead. We gotta stick it out and pray they get us some evac. Let's go.
The music, the Halo music, is really help remind you of the lore that you're in, the world that you're in.
The demolition squad. I should have known. Ghost.
It makes you believe it, that it's that world, do you know what I mean? The fuck is that? Got some war mech or something. I know the Spartans have a very robotic look, but that's like proper mech. Oh, it's got like a Spartan looking helmet.
Fall back immediately. Ignore the Covenant.
I'll hold them off.
When he says prototype suit, like, that's not a prototype Spartan suit, is it? Surely not. If you guys know the answer, you have to let me know. Oh, we didn't get anything like that in the game, did we?
I've destroyed all the data, and I'm using the time left on this suit to safely evac my people.
Oh, I like that. The fucking hand will come out. That's so cool. Mate, he sounds fucking badass, that guy.
The mission cannot be jeopardized.
Wow. so cool.
Responsible for these Marines.
Hey, Sergeant!
The fucking arm flew off. Wow, I'm loving this animation. This is so fucking cool. This one looks like it's had a lot of the budget in it. And it's mainly sound effects, isn't it? Yeah, it's just diegetic sound. Even the fucking laser beams sound like anime. I really like that gun handle. He's going to meet his match in a minute. He's got to. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. He lost his arm.
Why can't you move? I made up my mind that day.
Yeah, he's worn. His arm's fucking been blown off.
I looked up at those moons and something died inside me. A conscience is something that gets in the way.
And that music. They're gone. You can do what you got to do now.
I think that's what let us trust you.
Don't talk. Save your strength.
I don't need it. I need you to be strong. Strong enough to do what you've never done in your life.
I love it. They're really playing out this whole scene.
Can you just be human? If you would just allow yourself to feel something.
They give you the beginning, which is fragmented.
Any longer.
And then you get this. Very nice. What a lovely little story.
He demonstrated honorable conduct not only as a Marine, but also as a human being. We're heading for rendezvous with the UNSC Heart of Midlothian. Over and out.
Wow. God, fucking... The way the music just cut off there, and the delicate the music, his voiceover, it proper hit me in the chest. I really felt that one. What a powerful story, man. Seriously, that was really fucking good. But when that music cut out and it went the end, it literally felt like you'd hit me. You hit me. Ow. It's a shame the last interaction of the Chief so far has been from that silly one.
And the shooter is a Spartan. What? And that means this mission just got escalated.
It's funny. The babysitter. It's really interesting. As soon as you hear the word Spartan, you're like, whoa, what? Because we're seeing it through the humans, as in the lesser humans, yeah?
If we achieve the goal of this mission, we will be able to buy ourselves months of tactical advantage.
It's stories like this and the animation style is why I fell in love with anime years ago.
You will be dropping in precisely 5 minutes. With this mission, there is no room for delay or error. Good luck, and Godspeed.
And then you get shit like that ruins it a little bit. What I was saying is, with the Spartans, they make them look... They make them, like, when you hear the word Spartan, you're like, oh my god, there's like a certain caliber to them. Because we've seen it through not the Spartans' eyes, through just the regular humans. I think if they ever make a game where you play an ODST or a UNSC Marine, you should fight alongside the Spartans so you get to play that hype. Now, how fucking cool would that be?
Dutch, come in.
I'm alright. Where's O'Brien?
Over there.
Did he say Dutch? As in ODST Dutch? That's not the ODST Dutch from Halo 3 ODST, right? Wait, he's going to come along and fucking pick him up? Rip the door off? Yo, what? Oh, why does the head look so small?
Are you guys nuts? Why are you throwing me around like that?
Would you want to fucking die? Shut up.
We lost Checkman in the atmosphere. And we almost lost you too.
It even sounds like Dutch from the games. I'm really interested now to know if it is the same character. Have they done a little bit of playing across the mediums?
There won't be any second chances. It's a long-ass march.
And we better get marching.
Like, I think that would be a really cool story. You'd be a group of just UNSC Marines or ODSCs with a Spartan, but you don't play the Spartan, or you have like one mission as a Spartan just to build up that epicness of a story. By the end of it, he's going to change and he's going to grow. And realise that Spartans are that good. I feel kind of sorry for the grunts just getting manhandled like that, but they are little vicious buggers, aren't they? This is more like it. Holy shit. Can a Spartan stop a hammer with one hand? He's like that fucking clumsy idiot, isn't he? I love the motion blur and it just to emphasise how quick they're going. Dude, they're making this Spartan look fucking badass. Of course, I knew that was going to happen. At the end, is it going to be like, they're going to be hurt, they're going to take their helmet off and it's going to be like some sort of beautiful long-haired woman and he's going to be like, he's going to be all like shocked and that. Got to be a girl or a woman. Got to be. The fact that he said he saved your life twice. It's really interesting. Like even with the drawings, they're giving you atmospheric sort of texture by having a haze or a smoke in there. It really does make a difference. And I've always said this in the live action stuff we do. That's how you get texture in your shots. But the fact that they're doing it in an animation, it makes it look more believable because there is that texture, that atmospheric spray. Look at these 3D elements. I think this is definitely early 3D animation, isn't it? Some of this. It almost looks a bit... It looks odd. Oh, here we go. I wonder if the little circle will go red. Oh, shit. Why is there no one looking behind them on their 6?
Take him out!
That's it. Blow some fucking lead in his face. Holy shit. That's well cool. Nice.
You give it to her.
That's not gonna be possible.
Mate, they're fucking dropping these Spartans like they're giving out candy. The only Spartan to survive at the moment was been the stupid one. That's the growth of that character, isn't it? I imagine on a mission like that, you gotta get the hell out of there.
Our magnetic field is preventing the Covenant fleet from making a slip space jump. You'll be flying in with EVA booster frame.
This is like fucking Final Fantasy, isn't it? I can't quite work out if I like that or not. That look.
5.
Same as with colour grading, you need that minute or two. What the fuck are these? Like flying motorcycles? Is this really a vehicle in a Halo lore? But this looks like the Halo Forward onto Dawn armour. The same as with colour grading. You need a moment to climatise with it.
Optimize mobility.
And I'm getting that now up with his voice and the look of him. Yeah, it's like a firework display, that one.
Back me up, I'm going in.
So are these, shouldn't they all be green? And who are these other Spartans? They say their names.
Alright, if we're gonna do this, let's make it fast.
Cool, that takes me back to playing Halo 2 when I was a wee nipper.
We must always show our superior strength. Anything
Wow,
less
they look
than
cool.
they will exploit our weakness.
I want that as like a figure or a toy or something.
You have not the heart to die with honor.
Commander, 2 survivors detected.
Mate, he's giving me fucking Starscream vibes. Yes, Lord Megatron.
Syrup formation, 2 o'clock.
I can't get over those space bikes. See, the music, it's not Halo music, is it?
I pray that you are right.
I can't work out if I like this animation style or not.
Tight formation now.
Start watching the Netflix. Start watching the Netflix Transformers. But bear in mind how many years ago this was made.
You gotta eject! I got your 6.
Is that like Kelly or is it Linda?
They're advancing position.
91%.
So is this like proper blue team? It's very...
This thing's toast. Then let them have it.
Toast. He's even got like the little one-liners in there, isn't he?
We got 3 minutes.
Let's sprint this. Don't fall behind.
Is that going to pop and they're all going to come out? Nice. Well, they look like toys now, don't they? Hey, dirty old Spartan laser. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, but it's like a toy though, isn't it?
3 units passing Sector 25.
He should have jumped, landed, and gone into a forward roll. I think that'd have been cooler. Well, that's really cool, the way they're using layers there.
Go! I got this!
Have they motion capped some of this? Oh, mate, he's an animal, this fucking elite, isn't he?
Kelly!
Here's Kelly. Like, I'm feeling it now. I've warmed up to the animation.
Kelly.
Oh, they've cut the music. Means we're going to get serious. Oh, there's no motion blur. Well, there is a little bit, but it's not a lot. I definitely prefer her in the other one, where she looks more like a waifu.
Dr. Halsey.
It's not a proper rescue until you get us out of here, right?
Agreed. We need to move fast.
Has Halsey ever said that line? Because to me, that's Cortana.
They're trapped in Delta Section. Separate the moment we jump.
But what of the Major and his group?
No matter.
Mate. He's ruthless, isn't he?
You fool! 1,000 hells await you!
That's not the Arbiter, is it?
They're scuttling the ship.
And us with it. But we make our own.
Look at the way he's running. Like, this thing is proper up and down. I don't like the way they've done Halsey, though. She just looks a bit too young. Wow,
What's happening?
Cutting it a little closer.
The writing is starting to show here.
We lost 2 Spartans today. He was strong. I have to be stronger.
We all have to be stronger.
Oh, that's a fucking plate callback to the first one, isn't it? I remember the ending being like that. He takes his helmet off. What's that sort of ship? Is that like an Oni ship or something? Oh, and there we are. That was it. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Some of them made me laugh. But overall, yeah, I really, really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I really did. There was some in there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at it as an overall film. Yeah, as an overall picture. As an overall picture, I felt it was good. It was a great time. As a fan of Halo, I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. I enjoyed it. But as individual stories, there was some there were some dodgy ones in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's start with the good ones. Which ones were the ones that blew me away? The thing when you get short stories is it's a fact of, do you remember all the individual stories? And if so, which ones was it? The ones that left their imprint, yeah? So which left that lasting impression? Okay, so the main ones that I remember, the first one that comes to my mind is probably the one with Ghost. And I think that was about Prototype. That story I felt was really powerful, and at the very end, it felt like it whacked me in the chest, the way it was done. But granted, the action was the best by far on all the animation. That one felt like a proper anime. It was fucking amazing, high quality, just everything about it. You didn't get a huge amount of human story, as in the human look at him. It was primarily about the suit. But the way the overall story was done, the way she delivered that message to him, what am I to you? And then it was fragmented, wasn't it? And then they redone the whole scene at the end just to remind you of what that story in his journey. Yeah, and his sacrifice at the end. Yeah, I thought that was probably my favourite one, I'd say. The second one after that that I really liked. The other two that I really liked, that I can remember off the top of my head, is the one about the sniper. I really like that, the evolution of that. I could see it a mile away what was going to happen, but the story itself was very good. I just like the idea of being like a secret squirrel bloody assassination job, but on the Covenant. I've never seen something like that before. I really enjoyed it. I just thought overall it was just a really good story. The only thing I didn't like is the fact that for their character to grow, she had to die. I felt like we'd seen so many Spartan deaths throughout this film, or these short films, that I didn't feel like we needed another death. Do you know what I mean? And I believe that they're my top two favourites because primarily it was the story that did it, okay? The stories were powerful enough. They were short. They introduced us to characters. Because you got to remember, short stories are difficult. Short stories, you have the issue of you've got to introduce a character, a world, effectively, normally. Lots of characters, if there's more than one. And you have to make them memorable that the audience feels something after it's watched. And both of those stories, I felt something. The first one, the prototype I was talking about, felt like it punched me in the chest. I really enjoyed that, and it was just so powerful, emotive. And then the second one, the ODST sniper one, her death I found more frustrating, but I understood the character growing, his evolution of it, and that I felt they were both very, very powerful because of the story itself. I liked the samurai one, the duel. I liked it. I don't know what it was. There's something about that I just can't get my head round. I think it was the animation style that I didn't like. I liked the fact that they tried something different and it was so different, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm really stuck on the fence with it. I either love it because it was very Japanese-esque, yeah, as in the culture was very imprinted on there. But at the same time, I'm a bit like, could it have been better because that animation style wasn't there? Do you know what I mean? It's a real tough one, that one. But I did enjoy the story and learning. My favourite part about that, and I'll remember this now, that is how the Arbiter became that beacon, that icon of shame. Yeah, or that symbol of shame, sorry. And I really love the fact now I know why it is seen that way. Really interesting. And that leaves me with the weakest two. I've got to admit, I like the funny one, as in I enjoyed the comedy beats of it, but I didn't want that from my Halo. Yeah, me personally, I didn't want it. I think if you're a Japanese fan, I think you probably would have enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed it. I saw very One Punch Man stuff in there, you know, like the silliness that they have, especially with a certain animation style. I didn't need that in my Halo personally, and I think if you didn't like anime, I think you might have struggled with this movie altogether, but I think that one would have proper ticked you off. You'd have been like, what is this shit? Do you know what I mean? And that leads me on to the last one. I think I've covered all of them now except this one, and that was the last one we watched, which is The Package. It was so strange. I can't work out if sometimes I loved it, as in I really got into it. I really liked the way the body movements were, and I'm positive some of it was mocap. It had to be just the way the animation looked. But then the animation caused me to laugh at it. The thing that pissed me off the most is when Halsey said to the chief, "Can't you do something?" And he's like, the chief wouldn't do that. The thing with the Master Chief's body language, because bear in mind that character doesn't really move a lot, and when he does say stuff, he doesn't say a huge amount. When I say doesn't move, I don't mean as in action, I mean as in how he talks physically or with the body. The Master Chief, if you asked the Master Chief, "Can't you do something?" he would have just stared at you, or his head would have turned, he looked at you, and that is it, and that means no. The Master Chief becomes this mystic character because he doesn't move, if that makes sense, and that makes him so mysterious and such a powerful character, because when he does speak, it means something, or when he fucking moves, you know he's going to be on something or do something. But the overall animation style, some of it I really liked, and then some of it I really didn't like. I just found it overall to be quite funny. It's definitely a pre-window or an evolution, early signs of how the animation is changing in the industry. If you look at Netflix now, for example, and you go on there, and you've got Ultraman, you've got Transformers, and a few other ones. I can't really think of the name, but I can see the imagery in my head. They look like that animation style, and I think that was a very early doors of it becoming how common it is now. And I found that really fascinating, seeing where it's sort of early doors, where it came into to where it is now and how commonly it is used to tell stories in an anime style. And there you have it. As my reaction and mini review to Halo Legends. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. And lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for recommending this to me, because as far as I'm concerned, this wasn't even on my radar, so I didn't even know it existed. But thanks to you guys, I now have 7 stories in my head of Halo that I've enjoyed being back into the whole Halo universe. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye bye.
Out of time!